Hello everyone, welcome to our mustard special on NinjaChris Live. This was requested by Luan Denman on the chat, on Facebook, on the fan club, so I'm finally following through with that. And apparently it's National Mustard Day today, and that was not intended, but I feel it's perfectly timed. Yeah, got it right. So we're doing a discussion on mustard today. So where did we start with mustard? How about where mustard actually began? The first founded mustard in the Indus Valley, which is an Indian subcontinent of India, up until 1850 BC. So it's quite a long time ago then, isn't it? So yeah, that's time. So it was some Indian people, they found the plants, and that's where we begin with it. Then the Chinese got a whiff of it and they started making some sort of paste out of it with bean, kind of like a bean paste or something. And the Chinese did that for quite a long time until the Romans got hold of it. The Romans came, and it was then it first became confectionery. So that was when it became a condiment, officially could be used. It was the Romans that made it a condiment. It was just a paste or a seed before. Well, that's how mustard begins. It begins with a plant and seeds and stuff, and it starts with a mustard plant. Go figure. And when you get them, you get the seeds. You can either ground them, crack them, or bruise them. You can do that sort of stuff. And then when you mix water, vinegar, lemon juice, wine, and other sort of liquids, you mix them all together, and then you have a form of mustard. It's an amazing process. I think you can get mustard in and it can last forever. It can dry out, but that's an easy fix because you just add a few of the ingredients again just to reliquify it, like add some vinegar, water, or the lemon juice, or just basically add them, and there you go. You've got almost fresh mustard again. So it's an easy fix, so to speak. Yeah, just that's sort of how you make your mustard. It's the basics. I've not got recipes or anything like that. I'm not an overly big mustard knowledge. I had to do all the research on this, and well, that's pretty much how you make it. Now I'm going to go through some, say, brands, types, how you can get different mustards and stuff. So because it's amazing how many ways you can do your mustard. How do you like your mustard, eh? Well, let's start by going for the English mustard. The English and the French mustard kind of go hand in hand in a sense. They just have a little bit of a different taste, but we'll start with the English. It derives from an Anglo-Norman mustarde and Old French mustarde. And Coleman's, they're the big brand for mustard. They're based in Norwich. So yeah, they have a more bright yellow and thick consistency. I guess I use yellow or brown seeds. It's a stronger flavour because there's more acidic, as there's less acid in there. But it's a more stronger flavour, that's for sure. That's what everybody tells me anyway. They tell me, oh, they like that because it's a stronger flavour. But so as Brett's, and there was a person, or a little lady called Miss Clements, who was based in Durham in 1720, who made this. I guess she had a little recipe book or something, and she just put it all together and then said, this is going to be English mustard. That's what we got. We got English mustard, and it seems to be loved by people ever since. Now, the French mustard, it's weird because it's not actually French, because it's basically another version of English mustard. It's just, it's more dark brown, it's a mild flavour, and it's a bit tangy, apparently, and sweet. And Coleman's only introduced this into their range in 1936, so this is quite some time later. I don't know if it was an experiment or something, but hey, again, it's worked ever since, and people love it. Love the English and the French. They kind of go hand in hand. It's a bit misleading with the French mustard thing. But we always assume that it means French mustard is from France, but I think they were going on the French's thing. I think that's an American brand actually for mustard. It's something so maybe it's playing on that, but just don't get them confused though. because it is actually a totally different thing, as I found. Speaking of American, we'll go over to the American yellow style mustard. That one's high in vinegar, but I suppose it's a mild flavour as well. So I suppose it's easier to taste, and the yellow comes from the inclusion of turmeric, which makes it more yellow, I guess. In 1904, George J. French named it cream salad mustard. So I guess it's good for salads as well. But I know the Americans like to put their mustard on top of hot dogs, burgers and stuff, because I see the little lines that they do on it, because they have the yellow mustard and some tomato sauce, ketchup. So they like to mix the two together. I'm assuming it works, because, well, I see it on all the movies and everybody does it. I see it, all them hot dog stands and stuff. So you see it all. So I assume it happens like that in real life. You can just go to a hot dog stall and just have a hot dog. I don't know if they sell burgers there, but it could just be a hot dog stand. But I suppose if I was going to get introduced into a mustard, I should probably try the American yellow style mustard, because if it's a milder flavour and stuff, it might ease me into it, because it sounds like if I go for the English or the French mustard, it might be a bit too strong for me, maybe. Hey ho. Yeah, mustard's not my thing personally, but hey, I may give it a try at some point. Who knows? And then after that, we're going to the deli-style spicy brown mustard. Again, quite popular in the US. It's quite popular for its speckled appearance. Uses brown mustard seeds, and to make it spicy, they add a bit of horseradish just to oomph it up a little bit. And it's most popular in the US, in Louisiana, and it's called Creole mustard. I think I said that right. Which apparently is more coarse. I guess that might be more thick. I'm not actually sure what coarser means, but hey, that's what I got from it. I'm sure you'll work it out inside. You'll already know what the deli style spicy brown. I'm guessing you get it at deli counters and stuff. I'm guessing it's on the market like that. It's quite a popular one. As I say, it's popular in the US, and I guess it's still popular now, even getting more popular. Next, we have the Dijon mustard, which was first made in 1856 by a Jean Nagion. I don't know if I said that name. Nagion. Either way, she made it, and she made it different because she replaced the vinegar with something called berry juice, or they use white wine. Either way, they replace the vinegar. They use an acidic green juice, which is basically unripened grapes, which seems to work. And apparently, the name isn't protected, so people can do their own versions of Dijon mustard. So it's open. It's open for debate, I guess. wherever you want to take it, you can. Everybody seems to love the mustard. So next, we're going to a few more. We're going a bit fruity with the next one, because it's fruit mustard. I never expected to be seeing that on the list, but hey, apparently you've got Lombard Mostarda di Frutta in the 14th century, and they use a hot fruit mustard syrup, and well, it's obviously working, and there's popular flavours which include apple, quince and cherry, so get fruity mustards. Hey, it's good, because the next one along is a honey mustard, and that apparently is good on sandwiches. So if you want some honey mustard, you can put some on your sandwich, or it's good for dipping as well. Somebody suggested chicken fingers are probably a good dip. Just dip it in, and well, I assume you eat it, you don't chuck it behind you. We eat it. You eat those chicken tenders or chicken fingers or whatever. It apparently also makes a good salad dressing as well. So if you want to dress your salad, I don't know. I've never really thought about dressing my salads. I'm just starting out eating salads, so I don't want to get anything fancy. I just want to eat the greenery on my plate a lot more. I'm just trying to lose a bit of weight. But that's not about mustard. That's just my personal weight gain or weight loss. So we've had fruit, we've had honey. Next, we're going back more to the savoury, because we've got hot mustard. That's used to bring out the natural piquancy using black or brown seeds. And apparently hot mustard is used a lot in Chinese cooking, and they make something karashi. Apparently, it's quite a delicacy in China. I've never heard of it, and I probably butchered it. Probably didn't say it right at all, but hey, that's a hot one. And, well, you got hot pepper, so it's pretty much along the same lines. You just chuck some chili peppers in it or hot sauce and make it even hotter. I suppose the pepper bit is just extra, it's like saying extra hot, with a bit more hotness. I'm guessing anyway, we'll roll with it. Sorry, I'm playing around with the camera again now. Oh dear, mustard. It's all mustard. Anyway, we've gone for the hot, we've gone through the hot two. The hot two. Next one's a bit of a fun one, depending on how much you put in. It's a spirit mustard. Ugh. Which is basically, as it says, you put spirits in. Basically, it's a mustard for the alcoholics. That's what I'm getting from that. You just put a load of alcohol in it and then just call it a mustard. That's a good excuse. I like to do Jack Daniels, Irish whiskies and stuff. You know, you just put it all in there and then call it a spirit mustard. What an excuse, eh? What an excuse to have a mustard. Just, yeah. I want to have some mustard, but I also want to get absolutely hammered. What do? Put them together. Why not? Hey, it works. Absolutely hammered on mustard. Yeah. Okay. Pissily no. That's probably not quite how it works, but I don't know. This is me just making the notes and I'm reading them out to you. The next one along, we've got sweet mustard, and that started off in Bavaria. Basically, sweet mustard seems like you just took some sugar in it. Funny enough, the herbs that they use in there are from France. So essentially, the sweet mustard is French, but not France. Because it's also gone over to other countries, but it doesn't actually say France in the other countries. The other locations were Austria, Switzerland, and Romania. Apparently, though, sweet mustard works nicely on grilled meat, so it obviously goes down well if somebody's tried it on meat. Makes me wonder if it was an accident or some sort of experiment. Right, I've got some savoury grilled meat here. What do? Let's put a load of sugared mustard on it. See how that goes. Personally, I don't like the idea, but since it's actually labelled as an actual mustard, it must work. It must work. Yeah. Then we have the whole grain mustard, which apparently is a granary type mustard with mixtures of different grains. So it sounds like it's a bit of a mixtape in the mustard world. You can just put any extra grains in you want, and with your regular styling mustard, and just there you go. You've got another batch of mustard, and you've just basically invented your own. It's kind of like the home preparation one, where you do actually make your own. That's usually just put on the table, maybe before you have a roast dinner or something. You just put it on the table before meals, and then you just put it on. I'm guessing you put it in some sort of bowl, and you just make your own mustard at home if you're that skilled. And just put it on, just bang it on. I guess. Suppose it doesn't really matter what meals you have with it. I've seen people put mustard on anything. I know my granddad used to just anything on the plate. We used to have a buffet, and he just put all his mustard on everything. Just literally covered everything in mustard. It was like, is there anything else under there? Because it looks like he's just put a blanket of mustard. I remember that with my granddad. Well, I think both my granddads really love their mustard. I think it was always the English for my granddads though. They love the strong stuff. They love the strong mustard. No sweet style, no mild. It's just gung-ho. Straight out. Let's just have it all. Let's go for it. There's also something I noted that was... I think it was more of a comical effect. This one is... There was an advertisement for Mustals? What the hell's a mustel? No. I meant mustard. Mustard Skittles. Sweets. Yeah. I don't know if that's actually a real thing, or it's just somebody mocking up something and just... But I thought it was interesting to tell you. Maybe some of you have seen some mustard Skittles. Maybe you've had some for pudding or dessert in the past. Who knows? Sounds like an interesting, weird type dessert situation, but hey, who am I to argue? Custard, what's it? Oh, no. Custard. Anyway, I think that's the end of the mustard conversation. I think I've covered everything. So we start in India, the Chinese took over it, and then the Romans made it into a condiment. Plants, ground, cracked, or bruise it. Water, vinegar, lemon juice, wine, or other liquids you do to make it. Lasts forever, but it dries out, so you just add a bit of the ingredients before. You got English mustard, which is thicker, stronger. Got the French, which is dark brown and mild. Yeah, both the English and the French were done by Coleman's, so the French isn't French. But apparently it's nice. And then we've got American yellow, which is another mild one and probably a good one for me to start on, good on hot dogs and stuff. The Delhi-style spicy brown with speckled appearances, popular in Louisiana. Then we Dijon with Jean Nigel in 1856. We got back to the fruit. honey, hot and hot pepper. They're all pretty standard. They all pretty make sense after that, don't they? Spirit, the alcoholic versions of mustard. Yeah. I bet every drunk who's watching this right now is like, ooh, could do with some of that. I want to get drunk, but he also like me mustard. Ooh. And add to the sweet mustard, the sugared, and put it on grilled meat. Yeah, it was. And the whole grain one, a granary mustard, just what you wanted. It's pretty similar with the home preparation one. Just serve it at the table. There you go. Have it with a nice roast dinner, maybe. And then the jokey one, I think, was the mustard Skittles. It looks so genuine, though. it looks so genuine. Okay, alright. I should probably have a drink and then have a look at the chat. Yeah. Actually thought I'd have a look at Till bathing. Oh, right, where are we? Who's arrived? Who's here? It's quite a quiet start, so yeah, we got Anna. Good to see you. Cecilia. Always good to see you. Always good to see return of the fan. Mustard and mayonnaise, eh? Had it with crackers for lunch. Yep. Cool. Here we love. Well, I'll be Jeannie, hello. Hello, me darling. Good to see you. Oh, likes the Dijon mustard. Yeah. Yep. The horseradishes in there to make it a bit spicy. Hey, Joanne, hello. From the festival city, yeah. I suppose it depends with the Coleman stuff, because it sounds like the Coleman's French mustard isn't as strong, but maybe it's stronger than a lot of others then. I don't know. I'm only going with what I read. I suppose it's all down to taste, though, isn't it? At the end of the day. So you can go through what your favourite mustards are. Tell me a funny mustard story. Did you make a weird combination with mustard, maybe? I don't know. Did you have a chocolate mustard? I mean, it sounds like you could have sweet mustard, so why not have like a Nutella mustard? Go nuts. Have fun. Have fun with your mustards. Be careful, though. They might take you into mustardy. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, 19. Yeah, okay. French is mustard, yeah. There's a lot of that. Oh, man. There's a lot of mustard stuff. Jeannie, you prefer you err on the more mustard. I'd just probably go for the ketchup on the hot dogs situation. Or the burger. I'm partial to either. Let's be fair to either side. The hot dog and the burgers. They both get fair recognition. Hey, Mowley. Good to see you here. MLG. Always welcome. Joanna, apparently it's a National Mustard Day. So I'm just rolling with it. It was just fluke luck. I didn't intend it to be national. I didn't even know until about 8 hours ago. There was actually a day for mustard. But I suppose you could have a day for anything, really. You say it's National Sandwich Day or something. But you can't put mustard on a sandwich, so why not? Some people do. Ooh, no baking. Ooh, you're in trouble now, Joanne. So yeah, MLG, got you. I got you. Oh yeah, we got another mailbag, haven't we, tomorrow? Yeah. Barbecue sauce. Yeah, I didn't see that one, but yeah. Donna, hello. Till and her kittens. Oh, they're so wonderful, aren't they? Oh, it's so noisy as well. That's great. But Till, she gets along with Mr. A so well, doesn't she? I know. Mustard Skittles are real. Wow, I thought it was somebody mocking it up. I'm happy to have anybody coming in. Though, if you're late, I may put you in a tomat. Don't worry, I don't do that sort of thing. Although, funny enough, I decided to wear yellow for mustard. I thought it would be funny. And plus, I haven't really had a chance to wear my Hawaiian shirts this year so far, with the weather being so terrible. I'd love to have. Yeah, I'd love to be able to wear these a lot more. I was wearing them all the time last year. Oh dear, the weather should be taken into mustardy. My grandma used to make a mustard compress when we had colds or sinus infections. We had to smear it on chests and cheeks. Okay, MLD. It's interesting. So mustard is also sort of a medication as well. You never know how useful mustard can be. It's not just for eating. You can use it for other things as well. I would have never thought of something like that. Seems very, very interesting. But hey, who am I to judge? Wow, we've done half an hour already. I'd love to see Teaspoon stay on his faculty. That would be adorable to have him stick around. Teaspoon has gotten into the group so well, but I'd love to see Wellingtons and Squall stay as well. I'd love to see them all stay. I'd love some of them to come back. You just love getting together. You don't know who's going to come back. Who? So far, Brooke has only been the ones that were in returned. But she got adopted out again pretty much straight away. And I noticed that Till kind of looks like Brooke. That's how I'm going with it anyway. Hey, Bex. Good to see you. I noticed everybody's a bit late today. I'm guessing it's a busy day for everybody. They're all doing stuff. I mean, it's Saturday, so you come in whenever you want, of course. I don't mind. I did my talk about mustard, did it? You can always watch it all back. I hope I pleased you with my mustard talk. I hope my information was accurate as I possibly can provide. So is it all going to plan? Football. I don't want to. Football. Derby County today. Oh man, that was rubbish, but it was great, but rubbish at the same time. We played brilliantly. Derby County. We played excellently. We had like 11 corners in that game, and we still lost. That's Derby's problem. We have loads of chances, but don't put them in. Wigan had 2 chances, and they put them both in, and they were both down to our silly errors. But between that, we were playing brilliantly, but we couldn't score. We just couldn't score and at least level it at 2-2. I mean, they scored first, and then we equalised just around the half-time mark. But then we made a silly mistake, and they scored, made it 2-1, and it stayed the same. Not a great start to the season, because that's 3 points, or at least 1 point. I said before that, I don't care what we do, as long as we don't lose them. We lost. Sorry, that was quite a little rant there, but you probably get that a lot now, because football season's back, so you'll probably hear me ranting a lot over the next coming weeks or so. When I next do a live stream, I don't know. That's up to you guys. You guys send me a mess. If you leave in the comments below, you tell me what you want me to do. Maybe I'll take a note of it, and in the future I'll do a live show about it. So when I do a live show, it's all down to you guys. If you give me suggestions, then you'll have a live show. So if you want a live show, you can control what I talk about during the live show. So it's all in your hands. I might still do live streams off the cuff and just decide to do one if it's been a while. But if you want one sooner, you guys suggest a topic in the comments below. So it's there so I can read it. Because if you say it down in the chat, I probably will forget. But it's just me saying you can control what live streams I do or what topics I do. Hey, Simon. Well, it's good to see you. Welcome. Yes, I was talking about mustard, yes. I suppose that could make people not want to click on it, or maybe it makes them want to click on it because they're curious. Hey, I don't mind. It's just nice to have people showing up. It says I've got 9 people viewing, so must be doing something right. It's good to all see you showing up. And I realise I've actually done 36 minutes already, and I'm just rambling. So yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. You control my live streams. You control the topics anyway. I control what I do during the live streams, obviously. But you pick the topic for for the start of the show, and then we're back to normal now. We're just back to my normal rambling about whatever I want to talk about. Sometimes I don't even have to talk. I can just sit here, have a drink, and we can watch Kitten Academy together. That all depends. My camera's a bit weird again. Oh no. Oh no, that's alright. That seems a bit more normal now, doesn't it? That's about the normal rate. Yeah. Okay. I got my hair cut, so my hair's a bit shorter. From the last live stream I did, so my hair's a bit shorter. Thank you, Jeannie. I knocked a bit off the top. There's not a lot up top anyway. That's just me. Yeah. Not quite burning myself out, but not quite heating up like I have been the last few ones. It's just I'm talking so much, I'm forgetting to breathe. So I'm just taking some time to breathe. And the kittens seem to be deciding to wake up a bit now. So who knows? You might get to see some kittens, maybe some faculty. Notice you're talking about mailbag, yeah? It's good as well for me that I'm able to stay awake a bit longer so I can see the mailbags. Oh, Simon, you don't know what Kitten Academy is? That's Kitten Academy in the background. You search Kitten Academy on YouTube. You can watch that live stream. It's 24/7. There you go. Simple as a click on YouTube. Just as simple as you click to get here to this live stream. You can go on to that live stream and watch kittens for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And everybody here will probably agree with me on that you should. It changed my life anyway. It made my life a lot better. I wasn't that great in the past, but as soon as I started watching Kitten Academy, I started feeling less depressed, and I felt like I had a place in the world. I kind of created my own family in a sense. I joined and over the past 7 or so years, we've just become great friends. We just love our time at Kitten Academy. We love watching Mr. A do silly things at Kitten Academy. It's hilarious. It's just hilarious. We had KA Con, was it last week? Or a couple of weeks ago, yeah. We recently had KA Con. So yeah, that was good to watch. Well, I watched the end bits. It was a bit awkward timing because I'm in the UK, they're working on the US, so I was probably in bed when they wrapped it all up. Actually, I can almost guarantee that's what was going on. I was in my slumber. They were still partying with kittens. Sorry, Donna, but it's nice to have seen you show up, say your hellos, and let us know that you're here and you have watched. It's good to know that you're coming in. Just say hello to everybody. My mods are quite happy to answer any questions, and if it's specifically towards me, then I'll do my best to answer your questions too. And I realise I can't slow down, can I? I'm just rambling at 100 miles an hour. It's just like, go. Lights out, and away we go. So yeah, that in the F1, that's how they start the race. The F1's on a summer break, apparently now. Well, they'll probably do better abroad because it's probably hotter abroad. Hopefully it's not a holiday. Hopefully they're not taking their break here in the UK, because this ain't summer. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's not the weather that we were expecting for a summer. I mean, I didn't even go out today. This Saturday, I didn't go out. I would have gone out and had a walk around town, read the paper. Instead, I sat at home doing word searches. Word searches, it actually was good to do word searches because, well, it was like reading the paper, but not reading the paper, but it kept my mind busy, and it made me feel better because it was a distraction from other things that are negative in my life. It was a distraction from all those. It left some positive things in my mind, something that I did when I've completed 14 word searches today, and may complete a few more after this. Who knows? We'll see how things are rolling. Because I'm rolling. Oh, no, you didn't need to say any of that. I'm in a Hawaiian shirt and doing a Limp Bizkit song. Oh, yeah, because that was a famous part of that video. Wasn't it? Forget the white shirts and baggy bottoms and the red caps. Yeah, just put a yellow Hawaiian shirt on and then do the air raid thing. It's the only problem with trying to do Limp Bizkit's rolling. It ends up when I start doing it, it ends up turning like rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling. This is a completely different song. So it just sends the thing in a completely different direction. Yeah, exactly. I definitely don't think them songs were made together at all. I know you'll be loving. Oh no. Yeah. Thankfully, my show was mostly about mustard, so I haven't really been doing much singing yet. Yeah. Why do I say yet? Like I'm going to. Yes, I'm going to do NinjaChris. NinjaChris. That sort of works. Yeah, weirdly enough, it is fun and relaxing to sing. It's finding the songs with the. No, sorry, Anna. No chocolate fingers. No chocolate at all, actually. I haven't really been into the sweets lately. I've been trying to kind of cut down on them. I'm trying to drop my weight a bit, so trying to cut down on the sweeties. I still eat them, obviously, but I don't want to eat too many of them. I don't want to overdo it. Sorry, that sounded not no chocolate, just less. Just less chocolate. I will still eat chocolate. I just won't guzzle them all down. Jaffa cakes. Is that something from Star Wars? Is that a Star Wars branded Jaffa cake that we didn't see on camera? That could be that's a new one to me. That brand of Jaffa cakes from wherever. I know, Cecilia. I'm just prating about. Do you really want a Wookiee to eat a Jaffa cake with this? I just hope it isn't crummy because you'll never be able to find the crumbs. I suppose it'd bring a new meaning to I'm saving it for later. It's like you never see a Wookiee chewing gum. Goodness gracious me. Oh, the nightmare you'd have if they were chewing. If you caught a Wookiee eating chewing gum. Oh, the hours of... Especially if they tried to spit it out. It'd get stuck on their moustache, wouldn't it? Yes. Yeah, Jaffa cakes aren't. I suppose they aren't. Okay, fair enough. But you give them a cookie or something. Very crumbly. Give them some shortbread. Then they'll have some fun. Because they crumble very, very easily. Oh yeah, the jammy dodgers, they can crumble, but all circular biscuits are quite... Oh, no. Not enough time for that debate. I always go with the cake. They've got a spongy flavour. I'll go. It's a cake. It's a cake, and why would they call it a Jaffa cake if they didn't think it was a cake? That's what's confused me, is why do people get confused with that? It's called a Jaffa cake. How can it be a biscuit, a cookie, or anything else other than a cake? If they meant it to be something else, it'd be a Jaffa cookie, a Jaffa biscuit, or something. But no, they call it a Jaffa cake. So therefore, in my mind, it is a cake. that's my mind. I hear Jaffa cake, it's a cake. You all think what you think, but that's my opinion, and I stick into it. Oh, dear. That's a dangerous one, Simon, to admit. Quite a lot of people will be sending you Jaffa cakes if they find out where you are. They'll be all sending you a pack of Jaffa cakes. Oh, dear. Oh. I had some cranberry ones at Christmas. Because it comes in like a little... Because my parents seem to get me a little selection box of Jaffa cake things. Because you get some packets of the original ones, but you also get a big kind of, standard size box of Jaffa cakes, but with cranberry in it. They're very nice. They're very nice. Well, I drink cranberry juice, so it was all right to take in. Oh, and I tell you, this not the time for this kind of debate. We've only got about 9 minutes left. Not 9 hours. We'll be here all night. People have got to sleep, including me. Unless you want to watch me sleep on camera. Not a chance. I know you can ramble, but the thing is, I can ramble back, and this will keep going backwards and forwards, and none of us will get anywhere. We'll just be rambling with each other. Everybody else will just be watching the chat going through, just me and you, having a controversial debate about a Jaffa cake. More kitty talk. Hey, we're just talking about whatever. But hey, well, they're all quiet right now until's walked off. So yeah, well, it's nearly 10 o'clock here, so I haven't really got as much time. Oh, yeah, it's hot over there in the US, isn't it? Can we have some of your heat? Just borrow a little bit. Okay, Simon, what would you like to talk about, sir? I'm sorry. Nobody, you're the only one here who's not had a Jaffa cake, and it's really, really confusing you. You're just sat there going, what the hell are you on about? What are you talking about? Is it a cake? Is it biscuit? Is it what? Cookie? What is this thing you're talking about? Is it a donut? No, I'm just a donut. I'm the numpty in front of the camera. Oh yeah, the eyes have started showing, haven't they, on the babies? I still can't tell the difference, but I always wait for colours. I don't even try to guess who's who. If somebody says in the Discord chat that that's definitely that kitten, I can name it and I can put it in that kitten's folder. But if I don't know the kitten and there's no clear identification of that kitten, it just goes in the altogether now folder. So I always save the photos. But if it goes into the actual the kitten in questions folder or not, it just depends whether the person actually labels which kitten it is that they're posting, which quite often of the time I never know what kitten is which, and nobody labels it. It would be helpful if when somebody posts a photo on Discord, they actually say, this is that kitten, and because I can't tell, okay, that just frustrates me that everybody else can just look at that kitten and go, that's that, and I'm just like, how do you do that? How do you just know what kitten it is? I mean, they're almost identical, but how do you know? All these little macro differences. Oh, come on, kids. What are you doing? They're sleeping on the job, aren't they? Eesh. I pay for them to sleep. Cheeky kittens. And there's something going on behind the sofa. But that's off camera. Oh no, donut. I haven't got any donuts. Breathe, Chris, breathe. Remember to do your breathing exercises. I ramble at 100 miles an hour. When I get started, it's hard to stop me. Especially if you just give me a topic that I know a lot about, or I have a lot of opinions about, like my sport, like Derby County. I could go on for hours talking, moaning about them. Especially today's game, which we've already discussed, was a shambles, really. We should have won with how many chances we had. That's the baseline. We had so many chances but didn't score, and they took the two that we gave them, actually. They were freebies. We gifted them 2 goals. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Would have liked to start the season better. But last season, I remember Derby started the season well, but it finished badly. Ooh, does that mean we're going to start badly and finish well? Ooh. Now there's a point. Does that mean Derby are going to win the league now? That's my thinking now. We start bad, we'll finish on a strong one. It's the idea I want to work. Derby is still buying in players, though. I think I still think last year. We played Liverpool last season. We only just lost to them on penalties, but I don't remember playing Man United. We have played Man U loads of times. Seen that video many times of Paolo One-Chop dancing through your defence and popping it into the net. I remember that goal. I see that. Well, I remember it, but I've seen it on YouTube many times, and it was we need players like Paolo One-Chop back doing now all the dancing around the players like they're not there. Oh, hey, you can dish it, Jeannie, but I'll dish it straight back. I may nearly be finished with the show, but I still got it for you. I still got it. And whenever we're like them. We're like Man U's bogey team, because whenever we play Man U, we always make it a lot tougher. You may always come out with the victory, but we never make it easy for you. You always seem to struggle when it comes to us. You only ever win by about 2 goals. You never, on paper, you should thrash us about 5 or 6-0, I suppose. But you always struggle. Man, 2 or 3 goals, maybe. but we always give you a fight. And when we'll play you again, we're gonna beat you. If we play you again. Anyway, guys, I just realised we're up to an hour nearly, so it's probably time for me to leave. And I will see you, well, those of you who are still around, I'll see you tomorrow for Bookworm. And some of the rest of Versus Kittens. And we actually have Verse next Saturday. So, that should be fun. You don't have to listen to me rambling. just enjoy the well-versed kittens this week. And we've had the well-versed kittens through the last week as well. There would have been one today, but you see, I'd set up this live stream, so I had to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Well, nobody else can do my live stream for me. It's my live stream. I'm doing it. And I'm still rambling. I realise I am still rambling. I say goodbye, and then I carry on rambling on. And I still am. So, just enjoy the Versus Kittens through every day this week. And I'll see you for a future live stream. Remember to leave comments below of what you'd like to see me talk about. Any topics? Because you guys are controlling my next live streams. So, leave the comments if you want something specific, you want something for me to actually talk about that's nice and clean and everything. And just let me know. And I'll note it, and I'll get around to it eventually. So, thank you, everybody, and I will see you next time. And enjoy the rest of Versus Verselets.